didn't know what you were talking about. I'm like,
no, the Mountain Dew.
what?
So there's a chance that
Huh?
when we open...
What?
If I come into this with like half a bottle of Bacardi in me, we'll get clips. We'll get clips. I promise you that. Are we too educated for this? 3, 2, 1. Nothing. I mean, I got a little on my lap, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
My lap's a tad wet now. Welcome back to Two Dudes. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Noah.
And together we are the Two Dudes.
Last week we talked about 3 different topics that have nothing to do with each other. AI in music, Channing Tatum, and Tangled.
Yep. And this week we're talking about space, specifically like malfunctions in space. I'm sure you all are well aware of the plumbing issue that happened on the Artemis 2. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. Normally the show is pretty chaotic. I feel like this time we're sticking mostly to space themed. Definitely when we get to the IMDB challenge at the end, we'll be seeing documentaries, I think is the topic we're going over there. So that kind of peels away from the norm.
Yep, and you can always count on us to be so chaotic. The only thing consistent is the Mountain Dew.
That's right, baby. That's right. Before we hopped on, we were kind of talking about how, these might malfunction, spray us a little bit. That could have been fun. Didn't happen. Sorry. Would love to give you guys the clip, but we don't have it. No, not again. So, but yeah. We could always do something. Should we do something themed? Should we do like tiny hands or I don't know, maybe I think next week we're doing wigs. So people should tune in for that.
Yeah, baby.
But like I said, we're going to jump into malfunctions in space. Not talking directly about the plumbing fiasco. I'm sure you guys have heard enough about that. And it wasn't even really a fiasco. They handled it very well. But we're going to jump into absurd analysis where we will talk about other malfunctions in space. Absurd Analysis is our first segment dedicated to the two of us forcing each other to defend odd stances on even odder questions. And today's topic, as I have said, is mechanical malfunctions in space. I think last week you got the first question, so I'm going to steal this first question, if you don't mind, good sir.
All right, hit me, Kyle.
Or you could fight me over it. You never put up a fight. You even care about me?
You know, it's Kyle's world. We're all just living in it, so.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever Kyle says goes.
You even love me? If you're not fighting for this, how do I even know you care?
I'm here with you right now, so.
That's true. And you didn't get much sleep
showed
last
up.
night.
I showed up.
I showed up. That's all a dad really needs to do. This is bare minimum. You just gotta show up. Your kid will turn out fine.
Yes, son. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. If you're watching this years from now, Judah. All right. Well, my first question for you. All right. I like this. This is a fun way to start. It's light, but it could be fun. An alien outreach program sends a contact message out into space, out into the great beyond. But it malfunctions and says what instead?
Ooh, so they send a message out into space to try and reach aliens, but it malfunctions and sends something
totally different. Yep.
Okay. Something weird. Let's see. It says send snacks immediately.
I love it. Yeah, what snacks? Let's talk about it. What snacks?
What? Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. You probably had so many good ones. But
I had a lot of good ones.
I didn't expect that at all. Oh man. You know what? Okay. For this,
all right, okay.
We could talk about it on the Discord. How about this? We'll discuss that one on the Discord. Let's hear a few more takes. Let's push you a little further. Okay.
I know now I kind of want to do the snacks one, but it's fine. That's all right. We'll figure it out. My next one was, do you have Wi-Fi?
Just pings off a satellite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next one was
next one.
Prepare for immediate invasion.
Rough. Next one.
And BTB. Bring that booty.
Let's run with bring that booty. Let's run.
So
is BTB even like a known acronym? Is bring that booty?
It is. It's from The Office, but it definitely should be known. It should be, because what a great text to send.
Do you ever text your wife BTB?
All the time. Her name in my phone is Big Booty. I'll say,
Yeah,
Siri,
mine-
call Big Booty. And she will call Jet. Oh, not right now. Not right now. No, not right now. But she will do it.
Mm-hmm.
But, BTB is one of those awkward texts where if you send BTB, not everybody knows what it means. So if it was sent, it could be like, oh, maybe that means bring the backpack, or,
Okay.
best,
Bring the beer.
Bring the beer. You know what I mean? Something else like BYOB, the new version of BYOB. But, so I think if that was mistakenly sent to aliens, BTB, would they even know it means bring that booty? Probably not. But
Probably not.
Man,
you know the B is bring. It's like you feel like that first B has got to be bring, and then you're just deciphering it. But what would we even send if we deciphered it as bring that booty, and we're like, okay, we just got a message from space that says bring that booty. What what are we sending them?
Oh my gosh, I would send them. I would lean towards the pirates' booty side of things. So I would send like a treasure chest, or maybe whatever aliens, Cheetos, whatever aliens think might be valuable that they don't have. The golden Cheetos.
Yeah, I could totally see like a major miscommunication thing happening if we interpreted it as bring that booty, and then we send like what we think is like, hey, this is the best human booty, like physical booty. This is, of all of us, this is probably the best one, and we send a picture of that person kind of doing the side stance, popping the hip, and showing off the booty, and then they get that and they're like, okay, they sent us what they look like. Now we've started, and so like the aliens are thinking everything's going smoothly.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Aliens like everything's going smooth, and humans are like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. They just asked for booty. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
It could get weird.
Are you trying to get down with an alien or something? Is that what?
No, but I'm just trying to I'm trying to communicate, and they asked for booty,
Pirates booty.
You're right. Okay.
Gosh. All right. I got a question for you. Kyle. You are working inside of a spaceship, and you're tightening a bolt. You tighten it a little too tight, and it breaks off.
Okay.
The oxygen starts leaking out. Who or what do you blame it on?
Okay. The first thing that came to mind, this is totally irrelevant, but I play a lot of volleyball. You always blame it on the wind.
Super funny. That's super funny. Oh my gosh. I want it. I want you to.
You want to blame it on the wind?
I want you to blame it on the wind. That's funny.
Oh man, I just kind of see, I see just that instant reaction of someone being like, "What was that? Our oxygen's leaking." It's like, it was the wind, and they're like, "Huh?" And it's like, and you're trying to think, how do I make this make sense? How do you make this make sense? And you're like, I farted. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I blew wind.
There's
no wind up here.
Oh my gosh, it's like a manufactured wind.
When you wind from the air tank. I don't know. It would be that would be rough. That would be a rough one. Gosh.
I love that idea though. Like you're doing it and it breaks off. Somebody watches that happen and watches you, and you're like, it was the wind.
Question number 2: if every satellite malfunctioned simultaneously, what would be the most bizarre side effect down here on Earth?
Most bizarre. Number 1 be Google Maps is gone. Google Maps is gone. Stops working.
Okay, just gone. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna say group chats stop working.
Okay, let's go next. Okay. I'll keep these in mind. I'll go back to one if I like.
Planes circle forever.
Circle forever.
Push me one.
Let's hear one more. Yeah, let's hear one more.
The weatherman's map stops working. He has to end up guessing in order to do his job.
That is a good one. Did you gong on purpose with that?
No, I did not, but
you're like, check out this brilliant idea. Weatherman's map stops working. That was great. No, yeah, let's hear it. The Weatherman's map stops working, and he's got to start guessing. Paint the picture for me.
Yeah, he's got to start guessing. I mean, the Weatherman already guesses. Okay, we already all know this. It happens every week. We look at the weather. It's never what it's supposed to be. You know, the only job you can have where you can be 100% wrong and still get paid. But you know, the satellites are out. The satellites are out. Everybody, they have no data to go on. He ends up just taking a canvas and paints like the United States, like scribbles the United States on there and some rain, and he's like, just totally BSing it. Like, oh, there's gonna be rain here. It's going here. It's gonna be this temperature here. Still guessing. Basically, what they do now. Just putting up colors and numbers and everything and names of cities. That's just what happens right now.
That's the same thing. Dude, honestly, though, I would applaud a news team if they, like, brought out a paint bucket really fast and paintbrush, and they're like, just paint it. Just paint it. He's like, what? And they're like, just paint it.
I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. They'd still be like, oh, at least we have the weather.
I would be cracking up. Oh, my gosh. I would lose it. Okay. All right. Hit me with your second.
All right. My second question. You're outside of your spaceship and you're collecting some data. Your tether suddenly goes slack. You look down and it is no longer attached. What is your first move?
Okay. I think everyone's first reaction is like the swim. Like trying to swing back, you can't get there.
Oh my gosh, that's funny, but let's go next.
It's a little too predictable. Yeah. My second thought was like Wall-E. So what do I have that I can use to project myself? I could pee. You just unzip and you Wall-E pee maneuver. How he uses the fire extinguisher.
That's pretty funny, but I don't think I'm gonna let you have it. Next.
Okay. It's another Wall-E maneuver, but with farts. So you're changing your projection method. It's less consistent, though.
Oh, man, I love a good fart.
Worse.
I want you to run with that.
Okay. The last one was just get comfortable, because...
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah, with the fart, I mean, I think the best part is if you do get like a big enough burst to actually push you back to the space shuttle and you do get back in and everyone's like, how are you alive? Like, how did you do that? And you're just like, I don't know. And then they take one whiff and they're like, I think we know. I think we figured it out.
Why does it always seem like if you're actually out in space and on that tether, why does it always seem like you always are floating away from where you want to be? Why are you never like, oh, my tether came loose, but I'm floating back towards the ship? It's like you're always floating away from where you want to be.
So I think if I were to take a guess, right, because I'm an astrophysicist, if I were to take a guess, like when you're on the ship, it's like being in a car. You're moving at a constant speed. You're moving in the same direction together like that. But as soon as you're on the outside and you're working on the outside, anytime you contact the ship at all, you're creating a constant force away from the ship. Anytime you contact it, anytime you push against it, you're instantly creating something that's going to push you away from it. And you're no longer moving with it as a vehicle. That would be my guess. You didn't care about that. And I don't think any of our viewers cared about that. But what they should care about is we're on to our third question, which means neither of us have heard our third question and neither of us have prepared answers. And these ones always get a little bit crazier.
Question one. My third question for you is, you are eating a sandwich on board of a spaceship. All of a sudden, a warning light labeled backup system enabled.
Backup system.
But no one knows what it's the backup's backup for. There's no explanation. Nobody knows. What do you do?
So the backup system comes on. That means we've already blown through the backup, but we don't know what the backup was backing up, so we don't know what's wrong.
What failed? What was the backup? Everything seems fine, but
okay. So the first most obvious answer is a battery is dead. It's emergency battery. Yeah. Not gonna let me have it. Mm-mm. Oxygen has been poisoned with CO2. CO2 overdose.
Yeah. Next.
No. Flight controls are down. Possibly.
I think you're just floating in space because you're just eating a sandwich, so I don't think you care about where you're going yet.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm in a ship that's floating through space, right? Okay. The refrigerator's down. You're out of the frozone. What's the coolant? What's the coolant?
Freon?
Freon. You're out of the Freon.
All right, I guess you got that one.
No more frozone.
No more frozone. Why do you need Freon on a ship?
To keep the food cold, even though they dry everything, even though they dehydrate
it's freeze dried.
It's freeze dried, but still, maybe you need Frozone from Incredibles to chill the food. And you're eating a sandwich, so obviously you're gonna care about the Freon being gone, because you're this might be my last sandwich of the entire trip. And I'm just going to have dehydrated, gummy bears the rest of the trip, because that's all I packed was sandwiches and dehydrated gummy bears.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty chaotic. That's a good job, Kyle.
I don't think I even really like gummy bears.
What?
What
kind of fiend are you? No, you don't like gummy bears. You don't like margaritas. What? Are you an alien? What? BTB. I need to text you BTB.
No, I'm more of a sour gummy worm person. Gummy bears, they don't...
You don't like gummy bears? I mean, those are very close to the same thing.
I wouldn't say I don't like them. I would just say that it's there's a lot of things I'd have above it. And I feel the same about margaritas. It's it's not that I dislike margaritas. It's just there's a lot of cocktails I'd have before I had a margarita, given the option. So that's kind of where I'm at. But here we go. Buckle your seats. You're not going to like this question. In the latest season of Invincible, spoiler alert, in case you haven't watched it, stop watching now. Mark clearly has no trouble with malfunctions in the bedroom. In order to determine if his child has Viltrumite heritage, at what age does he have a durability test?
For the child?
Yep. At what age is the child's durability tested?
Tested at 1. 1-year-old.
What?
What are you talking? When you say durability, I'm thinking he's just gonna throw the baby and it's gonna land or something, and then
I'm thinking Homelander pushing his son off the roof.
I have not watched The Boys.
Oh, you haven't watched The Boys? No. The Homelander's their Superman type character, and he has a son with a human, and he believes his son will have his powers, but his son hasn't started showing any signs of having his powers. And so one day he takes him up on top of the roof and shoves him off, and his son breaks multiple bones. Anyway, that was several seasons ago. If you haven't seen that, then there's no spoiler alert for you. But yeah, so it's that kind of idea. You're on the right track. So 1 year.
Say a 1-year-old. I mean, let's say Mark gets ruthless. He gets very Thrag-like. He's been spending too much time with Thrag. And, our brother-in-law says that whenever you feel we asked him, we're like, when can you start throwing your kid up in the air and catching him? And
wait, you can't just do that right away?
Our brother-in-law said, whenever you're ready. He said, kids are durable. He said, whenever you're ready, you can do it. So,
dang. What if I get him? So like the biggest concern for me is like the neck, right? Because you got to support the head because their neck can't support the weight of their head. So if I want to toss my kid early, can I just get like a neck brace? And if he's like solid here, is the rest of him good? And I can just toss him?
Yeah, sure.
That would be interesting. I look like I'm choking. Make this the thumbnail. Oh my gosh. All right. No, that's so 1 year old. Mark feels like it's time, and he's just giving a little shove off the roof.
Just yoinks. Yeets.
Yikes. Yeah, that would be rough. All right.
I'm sure Adam Eve would catch him, or Tara, or
Adam Eve would like create a bounce house underneath him or something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How to even segue? Dude, James can get under my skin.
We need to get James on here to crash out, to get you to crash out. That's what we need.
Oh my gosh. And I look at James. Then why did you just guess a random number? I blew up. Like, I lost it. He gets under my skin. Anyway. How to even segue? You know what? Maybe there's a universe where James and I are friends. There's our segue.
There. Maybe there's a universe where you and James are friends, because it doesn't really sound like
we're actually friends.
You're actually friends. But that leads us into our next segment, Wrong Universe. But this week we're calling it This or That Universe. It's a little bit of a spin on Wrong Universe, where one of us presents scenarios to the other, and we have to determine whether the events actually happened in this universe or if it comes from a different universe, like a book, movie, or mythology, or somewhere else entirely.
This week's category is obviously catastrophic workplace failures. I've got 10 scenarios that I'm going to provide to Noah, and he is going to decide if he thinks that they happened in reality or elsewhere. Are you ready? Do you understand what we're going for here, Noah?
I think so. So you're going to give me some catastrophic workplace scenarios, and I have to gauge whether they are like really happened or if they're fictional.
Correct. And hopefully I can fool you on a couple of them. I do feel like it's kind of hard because the ones from fiction are out there. Like, it's hard to word them in a tricky enough way to where it's like you got to keep both vague. Otherwise it's obvious which one you're keeping vague on purpose, you know? So you got to.
So this is kind of like one of those, like, is it Fortune Cookie or Joel Osteen type of segments?
Taylor Swift or Lamentations.
Right. Okay.
Have you seen that one?
I have not seen that.
Dude, it's hard. It's so hard. It's surprisingly difficult to know if a lyric was from Lamentations or from Taylor Swift. Anyways, let's get into it. Someone rode office furniture through an automatic car wash. Real or fictional?
Somebody rode office furniture through an automatic car wash? Oh, man. I'd say that's real. I could see somebody doing that.
That is real. Yeah. Someone rode an office chair through an automatic car wash. And I actually have links to each of these. So if you ever doubt the validity, I could totally pull up the article.
We'll throw them on the Discord.
Yeah. And I also have like what fictional place these are from as well. So I can be like, yeah, this is from blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. A staff member attempts a sports swing indoors and accidentally knocked out a coworker.
Man, that's hard. I'm going to say that's real.
That is real. It was a golf swing. Tagged someone over the head.
2 for 2.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. A spill involving a large quantity of homemade food created a full floor contamination situation.
Full floor? I'm going to say it's fictional.
That is fictional. Can you name what it's from? You're very familiar with it. And it's worded... Yeah. It's worded in a way that's gonna. So now you have like some idea of how I'm trying to manipulate these a little. Okay. A mechanical mascot system began moving independently overnight during routine monitoring hours.
I feel like I know where this is from. I'm gonna say it's fictional.
Mm-hmm.
From Five Nights at Freddy's.
It is. It is. All right. A worker became stuck to office furniture by a personal accessory, and emergency services were required.
Oh my gosh! Say it again.
A worker became stuck to office furniture by a personal accessory, and emergency services were required.
Oh my gosh. Is this fictional?
This is real. This is real. It is a nose ring caught in an office chair, but like one of the fabric-y back ones. And so the nose ring got caught in the office chair, and they couldn't remove her from the office chair. All right. A frozen creature fell from storage and knocked someone unconscious.
This has to be fictional, right? Surely.
This is real.
Oh my gosh. Well, I need the story behind this one. What is going on?
It was a frozen fish.
What?
It was a frozen fish. I pulled up the article for you, Noah.
Oh, thanks. That was so quick. I'm glad you had that ready.
Yeah. An employee was knocked unconscious by a frozen fish that was propelled through the air by a malfunctioning conveyor belt. And if that's not enough to make you reconsider your workplace hazard assessment, consider the jackhammer spike that bounced 20 feet in the air and punctured an employee's shoulder. So, yeah, wow. There's a conveyor belt launched a frozen fish and knocked someone unconscious.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. All right, we have a government entity accidentally erased an employee's memory during routine operations.
Fictional.
Okay, I was going for more North Korea vibes here. You've heard about that, right? With like their brainwashing in North Korea, right? You've heard about that.
I don't know. Maybe.
How have you not heard about that? Is that going to get us censored?
I don't know if I can include this in the video.
That's what I was going for. It is fictional. If you want to just cut to that, it's fictional. Noah. It's Men in Black with the yeah. Yep. A golf cart is driven through the front entrance of a religious building.
Oh man, that's real.
That is real. That was a friend of mine.
Oh my God.
So there's no news article on it, but it is. It's my story.
It's Kyle's story. It's Kyle's world.
We're all just living in it. Oh man. All right. A convict escapes after one coworker opens the door, knocking his partner unconscious.
Oh man. I feel like that could so be real, but I think it's fictional.
Okay. If you guess what it's from, I will be very impressed because I was really proud with the way I worded this one.
Okay. And say it again. Say the question again.
Okay. A convict escapes after one coworker opens the door, knocking his partner unconscious. So because there's like, imagine like the way I was wording it to make it sound real is like a police officer opens the door into another police officer and knocks him unconscious, and then a convict takes that opportunity to escape.
Is it animated? Is it animated?
It is not animated.
No.
And it is a movie you are very familiar with.
Oh, man.
It is a movie. I'll give you that hint, too. It's a movie.
Ugh.
I wouldn't call it super new anymore. I think it's about 5 years old at this point. Maybe newer than that, but I think it's about 5 years old now.
I don't
Avengers Endgame.
Oh my gosh.
When the Hulk, when they're getting the Infinity Stones, and the Hulk slams the door open and hits Tony Stark, who
dressed up as a shield
agent, and he drops the Tesseract.
Oh my gosh.
And Loki grabs the Tesseract and escapes. You've got one more. I got one more for you. An organization changes management after several children experience terrible side effects during clinical trials.
I don't know. I want to say fictional. Yeah, I'm going to say fictional.
You're going to say fictional. Do you know what it's from?
Oh, man. It's a change in ownership of the company?
It's a change in management. I will say, you could say ownership too. I will say that the word after is very misleading because in the wording, it's an organization changes management after several children experience. And that kind of makes it sound as if the side effects that the children experience is what caused the change of management. It's not. It just literally proceeded after the children experienced these side effects. Then management was changed. Unrelated, though.
I don't know.
It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Another classic I have not seen.
You haven't seen Willy Wonka?
I have not seen Willy Wonka. Like the classic. The classic
with Johnny Depp. Yeah, no. That's crazy.
But we love movies. We're at least listen to our next segment, IMDB Battle. It's a game where each of us select 3 entries from a category, and we earn points equal to their IMDb score. This week, we're selecting workplace documentaries, and we're trying to find the highest rated entries.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
If we can work that into every episode, it'll become an Easter egg. So we got a coin we're gonna flip to decide who gets to go first, and I'm gonna keep touching my glasses like that. We should do an edit of every time that I just like.
I thought about if I was more forward thinking, and life wasn't freaking crazy. For your birthday, I wanted to do a compilation and do a ton of clips of you. No, clips of you either doing weird stuff or weird faces or saying dumb stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was like a couple days before when I had the idea. It was like 2 days before, and I'm like, I don't have the time for this. No. But a different time, a different occasion.
Maybe if you guys join the Patreon and we can quit our jobs, then we'll have more time to do fun edits. Possibly. Or we have enough money to hire somebody to do fun edits so that we don't have to.
That's a crazy thought. But.
All right, let's go ahead. Let me share my screen. We'll get to the coin flip. You guys have been waiting. All right. Here we go. You got heads or tails, Noah?
Tails.
Ooh, is this your first time guessing tails? And it hits! That was probably way too loud.
That was loud. But, I have got to go first the past 2 times, so I think I want you to go first this time.
Really? Oh, you're so gentle. Why do we even do the coin flip?
I don't know. It's your world, Kyle. We're just like that, so.
You know what? Talk to the hand, good sir.
I can't see you. I have a split screen.
Talk to the hand, good sir.
Oh my god.
Talk to it. I like that noise. Oh, did you hear that? I did that single-handedly. Look at this. Oh, it was worse. That was not as good. But I hit that. Okay, you know what? We're done with that.
Ping dong.
Okay, so I got first pick. It's workplace documentaries. Obviously, we have a list of those pulled up in front of us because there's no way I could just list workplace documentaries. When I pulled up the list, I saw one and its rating. I had to actually specifically ask ChatGPT to not tell me the ratings. This is the first time it's done that. So I know one that has a good rating, and I will not be choosing it for that reason. But there's another one that I'm pretty positive has really good ratings, and that is Undercover Boss. I feel like Undercover Boss.
Workplace doc. I guess that is a workplace. I guess you'd call that a workplace documentary.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go a different direction, but I'll
I feel like I know which one you're gonna take.
But that's okay though.
Yeah, you're probably gonna wreck me on this first pick.
Because are you gonna go highest rated episode, or will it show you the show overall?
We usually do show overall. The only time we
I didn't know
usually
if it would
look
show
at
you.
episodes.
I didn't know if IMDb would show you overall. It probably does.
It does. It does. Oh. Undercover Boss did not get good ratings.
Oh, really?
I got a 5.8.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're gonna blow me out of the water
because you already know what I'm gonna pick, don't you?
I'm already typing it.
I saw this topic and I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. I'm like, I hope I win the coin flip so I can say it first. And I've been dogging y'all episodes, so I'm like, I'll let him go first. And then you say it, and I'm like, oh. But The Office.
Okay, now hold up.
A workplace documentary?
That's documentary style, but that is not a documentary. I don't know, dude. That is not a documentary.
All right. Okay.
That is a fictional story. A documentary is on like real people, real things. That's not.
I didn't think you were gonna let me have that one.
I already typed it out. I was thinking of something completely different. It'll be my guess if you don't take it.
I don't know. So I'm gonna go Super Size Me.
Okay.
Because I have heard of this and I think it's pretty good. I have not seen it, but
yeah, I've heard of Super Size Me as well. It was on my list of things that I wanted to pick. What do you think? If you were to take a guess at the rating for Super Size Me,
I hope it's over a 7. If I could guess 7.5, I'd be happy.
Oh, it's been running since 2000. Well, hold up. No, that's a movie that came out in 2004.
Are we supposed to pick shows?
No, it could be a show or a movie. It's a documentary. I think it is a movie. Do you want to do a quick little search for me? Because
Super Size Me? I thought Super Size Me was a movie.
It's a movie. I think it's a movie. Came out in 2004. And it is over 7. You got a 7.2 with that.
7.2.
So the one that I thought you were going with, that to me is an obvious one. I already looked it up and got my rating, so get your next guess ready. Was Dirty Jobs.
I've not heard of it. Wow.
You haven't heard of Dirty Jobs?
Mm-mm.
The guy that goes around and tries other people's difficult jobs? Mm-mm. This was like, oh my gosh.
No, I have not. You're an old man. He's older than me. Kyle's older, so.
By a year. How have you not heard of Dirty Jobs?
I have not. Sorry.
That's
homeschooled.
Crazy. That is crazy. We got to find out. Am I alone on it? Settle the debate. Who's wrong here? Who's in the wrong? Is it crazy of me to assume Noah has seen Dirty Jobs? I feel like you should have. I feel like you should have seen Dirty Jobs by now. That's crazy. All right. Do you have your next guess?
I do. There's a documentary called The Pixar Story.
Okay. On the work life of Pixar. I can imagine this doing really well as well because
that's what I was
people would be really interested in what they do. Oh yeah. You're right up there with Dirty Jobs. 7.7.
Okay.
The only thing that could save me is if I picked the one that I saw earlier. It's really not even that good. I feel like it's hard to get a really high rated documentary.
Yeah, because I mean, everybody likes the fakeness of fiction and documentaries about real life, and they're like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah. Yep. Dang. All right. I feel like there's one called Tickled, and I don't want to pick that. Should I pick Tickled? I feel like it's a lost cause. That 5.8 really messed me up. Should we just see what Tickled has?
For it. Yeah.
Maybe we hit here. Maybe we land. I'm guessing a 6.2 out of Tickled. Okay, I think it's this one. It's called Tickled. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not great, but it's a 7.4. We'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take it. Tickle me pink.
Decent.
All right. Decent. Should we do our calculation to see what you need to win?
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a 6.4 if I were to take a guess. So we got a 5.8 plus 7.7. You can do your, yep. You just do your little, okay. We got to get your, don't you have a soundboard or something?
I do have a Stream Deck. Yeah.
Stream Deck? We got to set that up with some sound effects. With a little calculator sound.
I can just hit the button.
Uh-huh.
Or you need a grasshoppers button so that when you're talking, I can just be like, eek, 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 eek.
I triggered instantly.
Yes.
Oh man, you need a 6.0 flat to tie, 6.1 to win. So as long as you don't just like totally ruin this, you're good.
Okay. I am going to go with then. This one I have seen. It's called The Founder. It's about McDonald's. It's got Michael Keaton.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Anything with Michael Keaton, 7.2. 7.2. You're tied for your lowest pick, which is crazy. Good all around.
Nice.
Way to go. All
I
right.
need a winning sound. Bah, 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 bah.
Dude, yes. Yeah, we could be doing so much better. We're letting you guys
if we didn't have full-time jobs, people would just join the Patreon and pay us for the no content that's on there. That would be great.
That would be awesome, and we would
Kyle's
greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I did not put the stream up there. Join the stream on Twitch. when it happens, I don't know. It's not even scheduled right now.
All right.
And then I have, let's see. So you clocked out at a 22.1, and because of my darn 5.8. Which made me so sad. I'm walking out with a 20.9. Not far off. Not terrible.
Not horrible. That first one though. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. 1.2 points. Oh well.
Documentary?
It's not.
Might be.
It's not. It's objectively not. Like we can hatch this out right now. It's objectively not. They're all fictional characters. His name is John Krasinski, not Jim.
I don't know. It's definitely a documentary about people working at a workplace.
Your one argument, your one saving grace in this would be that Dunder Mifflin is an actual company, or was an actual company. So it's like, you could say it's about
an
Dunder
actual
Mifflin.
Building. Actual office building.
Actual office building. Was an actual paper company, I believe. So
maybe, I don't know.
That's like your one saving grace. It's the one argument you could make, but everything else is fictional. So I wonder if the Scranton Strangler is fictional.
Surely. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. It would be a little distasteful for them to like make light of something like that. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like they would receive some backlash if there was like actually a serial killer on the loose in Scranton, and they were like, and Creed could be the Scranton Strangler. So I don't know. I feel like that'd be a poor decision, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like, comment, it helps a lot, so please do that. But really, I want to push people towards the Discord, because especially as we get more into streaming and stuff, like we can get more involved. We can have separate chats. You guys can have input on future discussions. We'd love to see you guys there, and we'd love to get sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Yeah, which we are still trying to do. We have a little update on that. I was posting on Instagram, and I commented on one of Mountain Dew's Instagram posts, and they replied to our comment.
That was, hey, that's a win.
We got seen once.
A little bit of progress.
That's a little progress.
A little bit of progress. We keep moving. We keep posting clips like this where, how many, maybe we ask Mountain Dew, how many Mountain Dews do we have to drink in an episode before they comment on an episode of ours or something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right. Jeez. But if you want to make that happen, we just need you guys to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, check the Patreon. Check pants. Check pants. You might have messed yourself. So just check. You never know.
Just check.
Just check. You never know. And if we helped you out, you can go change before you left the house, and then you just comment, "Hey, thanks for telling me to check my pants because I hadn't yet, and you really helped me out."
Gosh, this got derailed.
But check the Patreon, join the Discord. He's a 2 dude.
I don't know if you're gonna keep going. You kind of acted like you're gonna keep going, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's got more to say. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
I need to stop.
All right. Okay.
My world should not. You all shouldn't live here.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, like, comment, subscribe. Join the Piscord. Discord and Patreon Piscord. All right. Oh
He's a 2 dude. I'm a 2 dude. We're 2 dudes. And we'll see you dudes later.